get up 20 and get down 20 really quick, because last year a couple times we were down 15, came back. So a couple of these guys have been through it, and we even decided at halftime to put the group in that had played with us last year. They kind of had been through that, and then they got on a roll, knew how to play together. Then they started to really, come together and pressure, play defense, and make a lot of shots. We made a lot more shots in the second half than we did in the first. So
last week in this tournament, your Panathinaikos teammate Nick Lath is playing. Any chance we're going to see you now, man?
No, not this year. Not this year. I'm the coach, but yeah, it's fun to see Nick play. I mean, they have that whole Euro team that's really good. I mean, they have some great teams in this thing, and the team that we just played is really talented. I mean, those guys can really play, big, athletic guys that can rebound the basketball, and they had guys that were shooting the ball really well, so they were tough. And the next game's going to be just as tough. We know that they're a really good team. But yeah, it's fun to see some of the guys you play against, play with, and my new teammate going out there and playing something. So
why can't you play? Is it because you were?
No, it's not that I can't play. Just decided not to. Yeah,
okay.
Just decided not to.
Coach said you left your shoes at home.
I left my shoes at home so that I would not make sure that I would not play.
Some of the guys wanted to go to the store to get you shoes.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. This is their thing. I mean, they won the game. I mean, these guys are talented players. We brought in these guards that can really score the basketball and play. So I mean, these guys are just as talented as anybody else out there. So I mean, not me. I mean, these guys know what they're doing. They got the camaraderie. It's all them. So
you guys have one of the deepest rosters in terms of just sheer numbers, like 15 guys on the roster. What was the strategy behind having that many guys on the team?
Well, we got a bunch of guys. I mean, a lot of times in the TBT, it's sometimes difficult. Hey, good to see you. Thank you. We'll talk to you soon. So a lot of times at the end you get guys that drop out. So sometimes we try to get as many guys as we can, and a lot of times if they drop out, then we'll still have a certain number. But a lot of guys we're ready to play this year, so we got everybody in, and then it's about finding the right guys. I mean, it's tough with that many players that all want to play, and it's 9-minute quarters. Do or die situation. You just try to find the group that's gonna ride at that point in the game. We found that tonight. We just rode the wave. But you saw our bench; they were up, cheering for everybody, excited about it. So we got a really good group of guys that know that maybe next game is their time. You know what I mean? So it's important to have that. But that's kind of that's why we have so many numbers.
Were you guys already watching Challenge ALS earlier?
Yeah, they played right before us, so we were able to watch their game against the Utah team. And the Utah team played tough, obviously, but Challenge ALS is very good. They've been in this thing for a long time, and got guys that have played and know what they're doing. So it's going to be two veteran teams that have been in it before playing. So it should be another really tight game, really good one. So.
Do you like that Yale ending?
It's different, it's exciting. That last shot, it's a game-winning shot. Every single shot is a game-winning shot, and it's super exciting when it's close. You know what I mean? So, there's positives and negatives to it, but it's cool that they're doing it, something different, something that people, are kind of excited about and just want to see. It's something you have to kind of know about and try to get that lead as much as you can before that 4-minute mark. Try to get it up so that you can push that lead a little bit.
Can you finally just tell us why you decided to go with the Greece team, kind of behind that decision?
Yeah, it just, at this point, I just felt like it was a really new challenge. I had never played in the EuroLeague before. It's an amazing league, second best league in the world, I'd say, behind the side of the NBA, and so some great talented players, and I know that those games are big and they're meaningful games. And I've been to China the last 3 years, and to go and try the EuroLeague is something that's very exciting. It's a new thing for me, so every time I'm working out, it gives you a new goal to go out there and try to prove yourself in this league now. It's a different thing, it's a different ball game. So, and Greece isn't a bad place to live. So my wife is excited about it, and it gives us a little bit of rejuvenation.
When do you go?
August 18th, I think. So, yep. So I'll be out here then and see how it goes. So.
You can put the coaching on your resume as well.
Yeah. No, not really, but a little bit.
Is coaching something?